my name is Tori, this is No Life, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my May TBR video. Listen, how is it already May? How is it literally about to be May? I am pre-filming a little bit, so my TBR is a little bit on the shorter side. I have a lot of books that I'm very excited for, so let's just go ahead and dive right in. Now, I do pick my TBRs based on what my library has coming in the next like less than 4 weeks, or things that I have like favorited on Hoopla, or things I have out from Kindle Unlimited. Now, the first book you're gonna be like, what the heck? Why are you reading that? That was on your April TBR, and you're gonna be absolutely right. And that is A Fate Inked in Blood. Now, listen, I always do an exclusive video over on my Patreon where I give them 5 books to choose from, and the top 2 most voted on books gets put in an exclusive reading vlog. I've been waiting for the audiobook of this for like ever now. It keeps saying like 4 weeks, 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 weeks. I don't really know when that's gonna come in. So I decided to replace the most voted on book for supposedly May, which was Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I'm putting that in my April exclusive reading vlog, and I'm gonna be reading this in May because I have less than 2 weeks, and it's less than 2 weeks till May, so this will be in my May exclusive reading vlog for my patrons because they were like, we don't care, I just switched the fantasies around, it's fine, they're really easygoing. But I hate doing that. If I say I'm gonna read it and I don't get to it, I feel bad. But I needed the audiobook, so I'm very excited to read this. Like I said, it's like a Norse mythology Viking type thing. Her husband makes her fight to the death or something with someone, and that's all I know. I've heard pretty mixed things, but I'm excited to read it for myself and see what I think. But along with this book, I am going to read The Rule Book by Sarah Adams. So I heard that this was an open door book. Usually Sarah Adams writes closed door, but she put in the beginning of the book that this was like an open door book. And my friend Jess at Peace Love Books read this and she really liked it. Like I said, this is a new release, and my audiobook has less than 4 weeks till it comes in. So I'm actually very excited to read this book just because I really liked Sarah Adams previously. Oh, I read The Cheat Sheet. That's what it was. I was trying to think of the name. I've read The Cheat Sheet, and I loved that one. So I'm very excited for this one. We'll see how I feel about it, but usually Sarah Adams books are super cute, and they're adorable, and I love enjoying reading them. Another thing that I do over on my Patreon is every 3 months we pick a series to read together. And, you know, just because everyone's reading pace is different, you can binge them all right before the live show, where you can spread them out over the 3 months. Now, we had decided to pick the Landmark Mountain series by Willow Astor. So the first book is Unforgettable. I have been wanting to read this series for a really long time now, and so we all decided, yeah, let's just pick this one. I gave them the option of a hockey series and I think another like contemporary series. Now this is a 5-book series, but they're all like relatively short. They all take place in this super small town called Landmark Mountain. Now I love these covers. I picked this up last year at Wild and Windy in Chicago in May, and I still have yet to read it. I'm very excited to pull it off of my shelf. Now I think all of these books are on Kindle Unlimited, and I think all of the audiobooks are out. Maybe not the last one. The last book just came out, but I think within the next 3 months, hopefully the audio is going to be out so everyone can join or whatever and read along however they read. But I'm very excited. I'm going to get to Unforgettable and maybe the second book, but definitely the first book for sure. May, I don't have any traveling to do as of right now, so I have a little bit more free time to read and not have to worry about traveling and getting ready to travel. So very excited for this one. You can join my Patreon. It's always linked in the description box below if you want to join along. I think it's not going to be till June or July, end of June, beginning of July, so you have time to join us. But I'm very excited to read this by Willow Astor because I've been wanting to read it for a while. The next 3 books I have to talk about are new releases. The first one is Collide by Bal Cabara? Oh, I'm butchering this name. I'm so sorry. But this is a hockey romance that I have seen going around for a while now. I've seen this cover a lot. Berkeley sent this to me because I'm part of their influencer program, so this comes out May 14th, and I'm very excited to read it. I just think like this cover is so adorable. I love this style. So I think the 2 characters have to team up for a project in college, and they just don't really like each other. Now, I'm very excited. He's the hockey captain. I love a good hockey romance, so I'm hoping that this has more emotion because I like hockey romances with just like more emotion in it, not just hockey in college, you know what I mean? So that's what I'm hoping this was for, but I'm very excited for this one. I'm very excited to read that. I cannot believe they actually sent that to me early. The next book is Skies Over Caledonia? I don't know, by Samantha Young. Now, I am a part of Must Love Audio, their influencer team, where you can join and you get ALCs. You can apply for ALCs, and I applied for this one, and I got the audio for this one. Now, this one actually comes out on the 9th, so I'll be getting to it pretty early on in May, but I'm very excited because I've been wanting to read this series, but it's all, the audios are exclusive to Audible, so you have to either use credits or pay for them, but I'm very excited to read this 4th book in this series. The covers for this whole series is gorgeous. So basically, if I read this book and I like it, I'm gonna go back and start from the beginning and read the rest of them. I know a lot of my friends have read them and really liked them. I'm very excited for it. All I know is this takes place in Scotland. That's all I know. I think this whole series is all in Scotland. I think because Samantha Young herself is from Scotland. Either way, I love Scotland. I love anything that takes place outside of the United States, really, especially in contemporary romances. So I'm very excited for this one. I cannot wait to listen to the audio of this. Yeah, I'm very excited. Like I said, that one comes out May 9th. Now, the next one I have is, I'm pretty sure gonna come out on May 19th, and I could be wrong, but it is The Throne of Honor and Blood by J. Bree. I just saw today, like on April 19th, she said that the original release date was today on April 19th, but because of the title, she had it switched around, which means like a really horrible thing. I had to look it up because I didn't know that either, but she wants to do a whole sensitivity reader like thing with her book, so she pushed it back to May 19th. And I will gladly wait because I've been waiting for this fantasy romance for a while. I mean, I know people have been waiting way longer than I have. I just read the first book in, I think, January, February, and I loved it. Now, I cannot wait to see what she does with this book. I think that, you know, just the way she had the ending of the first book. So I'll gladly wait. I'll continuously put it on my TBR until it actually comes out, but as soon as that book drops, I will be picking it up because I'm very excited for it. It's just a fantasy romance between like a witch and a prince who has some magical abilities, I think, and it's hate to love, but the first book is all hate. They're not lovers in that book, but I'm very excited now. The next book I have is The Infinity Alchemist by Kacen Callender. So this is a polyamorous YA fantasy romance. That's what this says. That's what it says, and I'm very excited. I love the inside art. I love Kacen Callender's contemporary romance. Oh my gosh, what was it? Stars in Your Eyes. I loved that one. So I really want to see what they do with this YA fantasy. The audiobook has less than 4 weeks on my library, on my holds, on my library, on Libby. So I'm very excited to listen and read along. I love YA fantasy, so I'm excited to see what this one's about. Usually they're like not high fantasy, which I'm excited for too, but yeah. Apparently this is a fast-paced, spellbinding, deeply romantic fantasy. So I'm excited for this one. The last book I have to talk about is Off the Hook by Julie Olivia. So this is an audiobook that I've had favorited on Hoopla for a while now, and I just want to read it. I think it's going to be perfect for the summer. My friend Becca, she had read this book and absolutely loves it. The second book just came out. I'm blanking on the name, but I do know that a lot of people loved Off the Hook. It just looks very summery. I mean, like the cover just looks very summery and perfect for summer, so that's why I want to read it. But those are all the books that I have to read in May. I'm obviously going to read more than that, but that is officially on my TBR that I want to get to. A lot of audiobooks because that's how I've been reading. For the emoji, drop me a headphone emoji, because I've been listening. All of these are audiobooks that I'll probably listen to. Literally all of these besides Collide and Throne of Honor and Blood. Those are all going to be audiobooks that I listen to. So drop me the headphones emoji in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe for more content from me. As always, I hope you're living a novel life, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.